Hey there, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I'm so happy you guys are here. Let's jump right into it. I am kind of on a timer because my poor dog. Sorry, I needed water too. Okay, so we are using a brand new deck unless you guys were watching my live. This is the Soul Card Tarot, which is interesting. If you've been with me for a very long time, then you know that sometimes, well, every time I read, I get messages from Spirit, and Spirit tells me which decks I'm going to be led to, and they had been telling me to get this soul cards, and I'm like, I don't have any. And they show me a picture, and I didn't know what they were talking about, and so I asked a tarot group, and they told me about this deck, and sure enough, that's exactly what it was. So I have them now. We are going to be using them for the material world portion of the reading, and then of course we move into love life, and then we talk about any spiritual journey stuff that comes up. Aries had quite a bit of spiritual journey stuff come up, so we'll see what lands for you guys. This week your candles are a little different. I was super drawn to a Virgin Mary candle, or Mother of God candle, Divine Mother, whatever, however you're called to it. And then I recognized like how drawn I have been to her basically my entire life. I did go to Catholic school though, to my credit, my unconscious credit, but look at all of this like blue in my world. It's just hilarious to me because I'm so slow sometimes. Anyway, so that's what this candle is for. So you can ask for divine compassion, love, nurturing, self-care, self-love. She really is, the ultimate mother figure. So how can you best love and mother yourself and those around you? Any other wishes that you think or intentions that you think can be ascribed to her, feel free. I left this very general for you, my subscribers. And then of course this one is a love candle. Today is and this is a timeless reading, but I am shooting this on Valentine's Day. But this is a very gentle love, as opposed to when I added hibiscus last week. Things got a little out of control, and that might come up in your reading, but we'll see. But it was good. I mean, it's a good crazy, but this is going to calm it down quite a bit. And this is very pure, unconditional, compassionate, calm love. There is rose petal in this one. And then this is abundance, of course, wealth, health, happiness, joy. I mean, heart chakra abundance, like whatever it is that you guys need, this is what this will be for, whatever you feel called to. So these are for my subscribers. If you guys are new to the channel, I create these every week for you. And it's really fun for me, and I absolutely love doing it. But that's what I do them for. And it is whatever your intention, your wish is for each candle. And it just must be for your highest good. That's all. And then it will work very, very well for you. That is the way that my magic works. So let's get into it. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to kind of see. The sun isn't out today, but hopefully the lighting is good enough that you can see. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine mother of all. What do my beautiful Leos need to know about their material world for the next 7 days or so? One second, you guys. I'm getting a call. I forgot to take my watch off and turn it off. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Right away. Well, look at you guys. The star card coming out right away. Could be Aquarius energy. We are in Aquarius season, so that's very possible. This is a card about hopes and wishes. It is a card about healing energy as well. And usually this card follows the Tower, so you guys could have been going through it when it comes to your material world. Let's see. Oh, the Five of Wands. Yeah, you could have been going through it. This could also be Leo energy if you're first decan Leo, but since this is you know, a Leo reading, this is Sun and Leo energy as well. It doesn't have to be the first 10 days of Leo season. Thank you. And the King of Swords, so this could also be Aquarius. Could also be Libra or Gemini. Doesn't have to be. The bottom of the deck is Death. So yeah, there's a lot of renewal happening here, you guys. It does feel like there's some healing going on in your material world, in your finances after a struggle. I do think that you were able to kind of stay ahead after some time. And if you have any legal issues that are happening, I do think that you'll have a fair judgment coming up. And it was just important for you not to lose any hope at all. I do see some good things coming for sure, but it was after a very long time. For some of you guys, you may have had to file bankruptcy, and that was kind of part of the healing. Starting from scratch is starting all over is what I'm hearing. Where am I putting these? Okay. Let's get some more cards out here to clarify this energy of renewal and healing. And I'm hearing fairness and truth and honesty. Honesty? Thank you. All right, we are going to use the Work Your Light. Yeah, oh, that's not Work Your Light. Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell for the Star card. Right away. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yeah, absolutely. So I do think that this was after a not so wonderful time, you guys, but it is getting better. In fact, I think it's going to be better than you thought. If there's some legal stuff coming, contract stuff coming, I think that the contracts will be signed, and you will get more than you thought you were going to get. For some of you guys, I think that you had to put up quite a fight though, but you did have the upper hand. So this is still good news. I think that for a lot of you, it's very good news. I think you were pretty tired, but I think you also know that there was a lot of hope while you were going through it. Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. For some of you, I heard that you're like breaking ancestral patterns. So this could have been something that, you know, if it's a poverty pattern even, you know, this could be something as well that, you know, a familial tie that you had to break, because it was hurting the poverty, you know, or bringing you into poverty, or having some issues with that money tie as well. So let's continue, because I believe we've got more of a spiritual thing here, but I do think that a lot of it was because of maybe some patterns that had to do with money, you know, maybe ways of thinking. It could have just been lack mentality, you know, believing that you are never going to have enough. And so that's, you know, self-fulfilling prophecy. But for some of you, I think that a lot of it was a huge learning pattern. You know, unfortunately, it's not always the most pleasant thing to have to learn things like this. But I do think that you come out of it like so much grander and wiser than before. Let's see, Spirit, the Five of Wands, which deck? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor for this one. I am seeing a check coming in, and I know that tax time, you know, so that makes a lot of sense. What I'm seeing is to make sure that everything, you know, like, it takes some time to make sure that your money is going exactly in the right priority, that it's going to the right spaces, and you'll be much happier with that, like much happier. Thank you. Woman holding a coin. Yeah, I do see money coming in for sure. Look, Bottom of the deck is victory. You guys are fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's all fine. I'm just saying, but you guys are going to be absolutely okay. I think that it took some time. Absolutely. I think for some of you, you were like, I feel like I'm doing nothing but battling. This could have been a paycheck to paycheck kind of thing, but I do think that you're coming out of it. And what I just heard is like, it's, you know, dreams are coming true for you. So this is wonderful. If some of you, the star card is, you know, wishing upon a star and then that wish coming true. So some of you have wished for financial freedom, and that's what I'm getting with this King of Swords, is actually being able to cut ties with anything that was holding you back financially. And the King of Swords Spirit, what is the deck for this one? I don't know where that one is. Where did I put that? I'm sorry. Oh, Spirit, you would ask me to do that. Hold on, you guys. Spirit is adamant that I'm going to be using a deck that I must have misplaced. Oh, there it is. Oh my God, it's right in front of me. Thank you. All right, this is the Angel Guide deck by Kyle Gray. What is this King of Swords about for my lovely Leo Spirit? I just heard take back your, what? Is that a song? Take back your life? That's weird. I don't remember if that's a song. I am hearing like a song that sounds a little emo, and I'm not going to sing it. Sorry, Spirit. You can, no. But it does sound very empowering about taking something back. You know, it sounds like one of those. Trust the universe. Yay. Yeah, I think that a lot of you made a wish a long time ago, or, you know, you had a lot of hope that you never really gave up on, about coming out of a situation that you felt like you were being held back, I think. A lot of you just felt like you were destined for more with the Star card, and you're finally coming into that, and that's absolutely beautiful and absolutely true for you. Look, at the bottom of the deck is ease and grace. I was just talking to one of my, you know, soul sisters yesterday, and we talked about how sometimes coming into our own spiritually is really just accepting who we are, and even though spiritual acceptance can be a very difficult thing, you know, it's a harder path than most, but once you do accept it, everything does get easier after that. So I think that for a lot of you, that's what is happening here. It is also about, you know, accepting that part of abundance is letting go of a lack mentality. And so I think that that is harder than people think it is. But trusting the universe that they are going to provide for you is part of that. So wonderful. Let's get one more card here, you guys, and then we move into love. Thank you. New horizons await you when you open your eyes. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, this was pretty spiritual. I mean, it could be, of course, about work, but it does feel very much like you had some sort of awakening when it comes to your finances. And so once that happened, money is going to be a lot easier for you. Bottom of the deck is not a good time to take risks. And I think that could be part of it. Maybe it was just, you know, where are you putting your money? You know, and again, I did say that with this check that's coming in, you want to be careful. You know, you want to make sure that all of your money is going into the right place and we're prioritizing. Okay, so here we go, you guys. Thank you so much. Let's go into love. If you are leaving me, that's why I'm thanking you, by the way. Don't leave unless you don't care about the love life, which is totally fine. Subscribe then. Receive your blessings. And if you are not leaving me, let's get into it. I did get a new love deck. Well, I didn't receive it yet. Once I do, we're definitely going to use it. I'm super excited. It's an old deck that I used to own. Actually still own it, but it's in my parents' house in Germany, and so I have to either wait for them to bring it to me or I just ordered it. So it's coming. What do my Leos need to know about their love life, Spirit? Next 7 days. I'm not gonna, that's not, nope. Next 7 days, Spirit, thank you. 8 of Wands. Could be travel, Sagittarius energy on the board. First decan Sagittarius. Or you could have a Jupiter in Sagittarius, or someone could. Could also be a message coming in. Queen of Wands energy. That's our energy, you guys. It does not matter what your gender is. It's just very obvious with her amazing tank top. And her standing in her power. Could also be Sagittarius and Aries energy. Very fiery. Hanged Man energy here. Surrender again. Surrender. Just when you think you have surrendered, it is time to surrender more. Bottom of the deck is King of Wands, so even more fiery energy, which is very, very funny with all of this Hanged Man energy, which is like... you don't have to take action. And in fact, with the Queen of Wands, and I just saw the Two of Cups, so let me put this down before I go off all the way here. This could be Piscean, Neptunian energy, you guys. It doesn't have to be. So, you know, there could be some strong 12th house energy for you as well. Again, does not have to be. But with the Hanged Man energy, the Hanged Man waits because the Hanged Man knows that something is coming for them and they don't need to do anything. They trust the universe. They trust that things are happening for them. With the Queen of Wands, so does she. I mean, look, she's just like laid back. Like she's like, everything that I want comes to me because I am the Queen of Wands. Thanks. She's a super attractor. Not just that she is attractive, she is a super attractor. Like she knows that she can manifest on a whim. She is, I mean, not, when I say she's the most attractive queen in the deck, I don't mean like she's the hottest. So don't go and tell all of the other signs that I think that Leos are the hottest, because that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that the Queen of Wands just knows that she is going to get what she wants, period. Okay? 8 of Wands energy is very much like it's going to come to me. It's happening very fast. There's probably a change in the air. I really do think that a lot of you are going to be receiving a message very soon. It might come unexpectedly, but again, with this Queen of Wands, she kind of knows what's up. Like she already knows. And then with the Neptunian energy, there's a lot of psychicness that's happening. All of our queens are very intuitive as well. And then fire signs tend to be very intuitive. So I do think that there is a lot going on that is like spiritually, I already know what's happening, so I don't need to do much here. Let's go ahead and start to clarify this energy. It looks good though. It looks very fiery and passionate, even though I just tried to calm it down. That hibiscus, I'm telling you. I just saw the twin flames. There it is. Okay. What's going on for Leos in love, spirit? 8 of Wands. Woo! Secret admirer. Someone might be telling you that they have a crush on you. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they let on. This could happen. It could be someone, you know, that really you know more online than anything else. 1 second. I have a feeling that the way that they say it is very blunt or bold. Maybe it's because if you're me or like me, Leo, because I am also a Leo sun, like people have to be very like direct with me. Otherwise I'm like, oh, they're nice. That person's so nice to me. They literally told you that you are smoking hot, you know, like, oh, thank you. Yeah, anyways. So Queen of Wands. What is this about? Thank you. Power. Yeah, because she's mom. We're bomb, right? You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I think that one, and I was just getting a similar message for Aries, and it was a very brief message. It wasn't the whole Aries reading, but where someone might have a crush on you, you guys, and I want you to understand, especially for my younger Leos, that just because someone is a secret admirer, so just because someone expresses interest in you, you are not obligated to have interest in them back. Okay, so that is one message that is coming through. A Queen of Wands doesn't just date because someone's like, oh, you're pretty. The Queen of Wands like, thank you. I know. Okay, you're pretty too though, thanks. You know, she's gracious. She's not horrible, but like at the same time, she's not going to just date anybody because someone shows interest. We don't do friend zone here. There's no such thing, okay? The Hanged Man spirit. There's more to that. I just wanted to point that out to maybe a Leo that needed to hear that, you know? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. What I actually heard was love and accept yourself as you are, because right now I feel like a lot of it is surrendering to self-love. The Queen of Wands, like I was just saying, is very confident in her own power, and there is nothing more attractive to true love than self-love, but real self-love, not the cocky, arrogant Leo self-love. Like that is our firstborn self-love, and then we grow into our true Leo selves, which is truly adoring and loving ourselves and being very, you know, like sometimes I wake up or like if I climb a hill and I get to the top of the hill, I'm like, wow, my body is a miracle. Like I'm just so impressed with like how bodies work sometimes. I'm just like, wow, that's so crazy. You know, like it is just so amazing that my body does the things that it does. And I'm just so impressed with it sometimes. So just give yourself a pat on the back, you know? Anyways, if you are in a relationship, this is very, very, this is obvious, you know, like oftentimes when we're being critical of other people, it is really a look at ourselves. So on one hand, I'm not critical of other people. There are some things that might annoy me, but I do want to think about why that is triggering me on some level. There are going to be times where I am critical of someone, and it is because they are toxic. And that is a very different thing than what this card is saying. So don't ever like let somebody gaslight you, because that's different. This is absolutely saying that sometimes when you are like tearing somebody else down, it is because of the way that you feel in yourself, okay? The bottom of the deck is forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Your life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And I absolutely think that a lot of this is self-love, self-healing, self-forgiveness. But you guys, I think that you are moving into a place of power and surrender and allowing the universe to take over. And part of this, like all of these are like manifestation power words. So I think that we're moving into it, especially with the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands all here. You guys have your divine counterparts out here showing themselves. And I'm getting, it's just a matter of time. And then it keeps showing me this Piscean energy here, which Pisces is nah. I don't want to give you guys timing. I should because I did it for Aries. If we have time, I'm going to pull some timing cards because it could be pretty soon here with all of this fire energy. We could be moving into something pretty significant pretty soon here. What's going on, Spirit? Stand in your power is what I just heard. This could be the one. You might have someone in your periphery that is very, very into you. And I keep hearing that this could be someone that is a friend or has the potential to be a friend. You might not know them yet because, again, I'm getting this unexpected kind of feel. And they start out, you know, like, I really like this person. This could be a really wonderful friend. Hold on. Let's just keep going, though, because I don't want to... Queen of Wands here. Thank you. Getting to know each other in the exact same space as Aries. Yeah, I think that we're starting something. Gotta be starting something. Codependency. Okay. Yes, with Piscean energy. So Piscean, Neptunian energy can be about addiction as well. So we have to be very careful here, you guys. Bottom of the deck is flirt. There could be someone that is coming up, and I'm not saying that they're Piscean or that they have Neptunian energy. There could be an addiction that is a part of a romance that is either already happening or a romance in the future. So I want to clarify that further. Here's what I'm going to say. And again, you know, I have to say this because I have multiple energies that I'm working with. What I'm feeling is that for some of you, you are in a partnership, you do have your person, or you do know who your person is. There could be a separation with this Hanged Man energy here from your person, and with the 8 of Wands, and I said that travel might be a part of it because there could be an actual distance. And here we have our Queen of Wands energy where she is absolutely fine standing in her power because she doesn't do codependency at this point. And so she's like, you know what, I'm fine being my beautiful bomb ass self right now while this person gets their stuff together. And they could be, you know, this is just not, that's not for everybody. If this is resonating, then you know who you are, okay? For others of you, I do think that it is possible that you are going to meet someone and there could be, you know, an addiction issue. And so Spirit is just telling you now and warning you now to stand in your power, but also look at the things that you might have a predilection to as well. Okay, so be careful about criticizing anybody because there might also be something that you have a tendency towards. Okay, you know, I think everybody has vices, and as we get older, those just kind of lessen. And for some of us, that they get very, very bad. But for most of us, we kind of just grow out of them. And so it could just be that. But let's go. Let's keep going here because I do think that we have a very strong, significant person here. But they could be not able, and I'm feeling like a separation for some of my Leos here. They could be in a codependent relationship. I don't see a third party here, but that could be for someone, okay? Engagement ring. Yeah, you guys might actually know who this is. For some of my Leos, you are moving into something really, really wonderful. And I don't think that the codependency is for everybody. And I think that you are going to really enjoy this. I think that I have some Leos here that are like, I would never, you know, you stand in your power. You're like, I would never get involved in something like this. But I do think for some of you, I had to bring that up. I think for the rest of you that this is going to be really, really pretty and wonderful and loving without any issues. And the codependency stuff may have come from a past problem. I even heard past life for some of you. So the person could feel like a soulmate and you're like, I've never even met you before a day in my life. But because of past life issues, you know, they're coming back around, but they've healed this time. Neptune is also about healing. I just saw the Phoenix at the bottom of the deck too. Do I have both? All right. Oh my God, this is so funny. You guys might be involved with an Aries, by the way, because its coffee cup came up in the same spot with getting to know each other. So one, divine timing, we already talked about that. So this could just take some time. I do think some of you guys, if you're single, you are going to start dating. And I think because you may have been in a codependent relationship with someone who is pretty toxic before, maybe they had an addiction, you are going to take your time and you're going to just surrender and like let the relationship kind of work itself out, which is totally legit and adult, and congratulations kind of thing is in order. And that is for the majority of my Leos. I do think some of you guys are, you know, I still had to talk about that addiction thing. But for the others, I think that was in the past. Oh, almost. Not enough. Okay, I'm going to grab one more because that's my person dealing with an addict, because you're going to recognize your Queen of Wands. You're just like, I can't deal with this. You know, like you are either going to have to be in your power as I am, or you have to go. I actually dated a Leo that very much had an addiction issue. And when I met him, when I saw him in his power, he was very much a force. And so it's very sad to see someone who could be everything but couldn't get it together. So I kind of feel like someone out here is dealing with something very similar, where you can see the connection, you can see the potential, but it's just not enough. Okay, let me grab one more for the rest of you guys, because I do think some of you are moving into something quite beautiful here. Unless Spirit does not want me to. Yep. Yeah, love call. Yeah, so I do think that some of you guys are moving. I have two sets of Leos. I have some that need to be very weary of letting someone who is not completely healed into their lives, but I do think that you're going to figure that out pretty quickly. And then I have some other Leos that are moving into something that is very cute and sweet, but you're taking it slow. You know, it's I feel like, you know, on surface that this is, you know, like, or not surface, deep down, that this is like there's a lot of potential and it's a very good connection, but because of some of the stuff that's happened in the past with the codependency, you're like, okay, I'm willing to take this one slow, which is really nice, Leo, because, you know, with all that fire, it can be hard for us. But I think that this is what's happening for you guys. And that's why all of this energy came in. It's like, hey, remember that last time? Like, let's go ahead and slow this one down because it's worth it, okay? The bottom of the deck is healthy choices. So yes, absolutely. That's what we're doing right now. It's like, I'm choosing Leo. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing to be healthy. I'm choosing to make good decisions, because I know in the long run, when I choose myself and I choose to love myself, that all of my loving relationships around me benefit. Okay, so that's what's happening. Yay, you guys. Good for us. Good for us, Leos. Okay, one more message of love. Perfectly on time. You guys are not even going to hear my dog because he's not going to know. All right. One more message of love for my lovely Leos. Thank you. Your walls are boundaries. I'm going to get another one because this is still for my codependent person out here. Like, you need to know that, like, the person, what Spirit wants you to know is there is a person that's going to, on the surface, look very, very good. They might not show their addiction right away, but something's going to tell you to keep your walls up. And one of the red flags is going to be, maybe they say something like, are your walls up? Like, you should be more vulnerable with me. You should let your walls down. And you'll be like, I think my walls are boundaries, actually. Okay, so just be aware of that for that Leo that is entering into something that could be codependent because they have an addiction issue that they are not healing. Okay, one more. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get another one. They're a false twin flame. They're not real. We do have something real here, but I feel like my one person who is not listening, my one Leo, you might be like me because I have double fixed. You might be like a Leo sun, you know, Taurus rising, or like 3 fixed signs in your personal chart or something like that, because like you're not listening. All right, I love you, but you're not listening. So you are about to enter or have already entered into something that you think is like wonderful and is the person, and you are like, they maybe even, you know, it could have been like a week later, they're like, I'm putting a ring on that. Baby, too soon. All right, stand in your power. We don't do this. All right, if they are worth it, they will wait, period. Like, know who you are. King, Queen of Wands, doesn't matter. Like, we are the kings and queens in the zodiac. We are worth the wait. If they cannot wait, they will show themselves, and then you will show them the door. Okay? I am going to get one more for everybody else because I feel like now I've been heard. Everybody else. For my lovely Leos. Thank you. Oh my God. Whatever. It says this is a learning experience. They are not the one. So I need you to listen to me. This person is more in love with the high than they are with themselves. And if they cannot love themselves, they will not ever love you on the level that you need, my lovely Leos. We rule the heart, especially Leo's sun. You rule the heart, baby, okay? Like, you need a depth of love that this person cannot give you, okay? They are not the one. The bottom of the deck they are healing so that they can be whole. It is time for you to heal, because if you are trying to heal someone, that is not going to work. You need to work on you, Leo. You got to work on you, baby. Okay, that is for my baby Leo out there somewhere who is really, really dead set on someone, and I don't know. For the rest of you, I love you and thank you for sticking with us. Maybe we should just give some love to this Leo in the comments. Tell them it's going to be okay, because I feel like a lot of us have been through this. A lot of us have been through this. Like, all you need is love. Da, 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 da. No, they need more than love. They need more than love. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love us so much. We're so optimistic. We're ridiculous. I love us. Okay. One more message from our Spirit Soul Tribe. What do you want my lovely Leos to know? Ask your Spirit Squad. They want to help. Ask them to intervene. Ask them to help you let go and release anything that is not healthy and healing. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. All right. Self-care now is the bottom of the deck, and that's all I got to say. All right. Like, y'all got to get it now. Surrender to the divine. That's it. Okay, Leo, this has been your reading for this week. If it didn't resonate, please check out your other placements, your other signs. If it did, I would love if you would comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to receive your blessings, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.